Cruise Tips, Part 1. What the cruise lines don't want you to know. Warning, what you don't know can ruin your vacation. Have you been looking to go on a cruise vacation? Have you recently booked a cruise? Are you looking for some great tips to create the ultimate cruise vacation? Well, I have some of the greatest cruise tips for you, especially the ones the cruise lines don't want you to know about. See, everyone wants to have a great time on vacation, but it can be the unexpected that can ruin your vacation. I'm going to show you how you can save money and create the ultimate cruise vacation. I'm going to show you how to beat the cruise lines at their own cash-sucking tactics. But first, you need a brief understanding of what's going on here and why a cruise seems so inexpensive on the surface. So what is really going on here? You see, the cruise lines have an enormous supply of cabins. With the recent building of some huge mega cruise ships, there are many cabins that need to be filled. And the cruise lines have to fill these cabins to make a profit. They're in business to make money. They must make a profit. So what they do is they will offer cabins at a really low price, knowing full well they will use their many different tactics to get you to hand over your money once you're on board. That is where they're going to make their money. They're going to make their money once you're on board. And they have got some really clever ways to get you to fork up your money. But that's okay, because once you know these tactics, you can simply avoid them and watch everyone else fall for these same tricks. So what are the results of not being informed here? You could pay too much for your cruise. You could completely blow your budget once you get on board. You could get taken advantage of. You could miss out on room upgrades. There's no way you're going to get on the VIP list if you don't know how to get on the VIP list. And there is a VIP list and you want to be on it because there's definitely some special perks that come along with being on the VIP list. You could get stuck on an excursion with hundreds of people being herded around like cattle. See, information is power. If you have it, you can become an intelligent cruiser. So sounds great. Can you give me an example? Sure. Let me give you a cool tip that can potentially save you money and avoid large crowds. What you want to do is you want to book your own shore excursions. A secret of the cruise lines is that many of the tour operators the cruise lines use are the same ones you can book yourself. The cruise lines act as the middleman, bumping up the price of an island tour, for an example. They're just, the middleman. They're going to bump up the price. They're going to use the same exact tour operators that you could get on your own and just going to bump up the price. So you would be better served avoiding the crowds completely and simply walk to the end of the pier once you disembark on the island that you're going to and at your own time and find a taxi tour operator on your own. See, like I said, they're going to be the same people that you would have through the cruise lines, but now you can avoid the crowds and cut out the middleman. See, this is just one of the many tips that can really make a difference in your vacation. I mean, that one tip alone could make a huge difference in one full day of your vacation. I mean, think about it. You could either get up at like 8 in the morning, hurry down to where you're supposed to go, kind of sit there and wait for everyone to show up. All of you in the group, go on this tour. They're going to go where they're scheduled to go. They might stop at a beach or, shopping, but they're going to, have to leave at certain times. And, if you want to stay at the beach longer or shop longer, you're probably not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to be back on the bus at a certain time so they can get back for probably their second tour of the day. So, if you just get off the boat and go to the end of the pier and find your own taxi driver or tour operator, you're going to be able to create a much better experience for yourself. You're going to be able to stay where you want to stay, go where you want to go on your own time. I mean, you're on vacation. You don't want to be rushed around. So just that one tip alone can really make a big difference in your trip. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking more about these kinds of tips in part 2 shortly. So what I'm going to do right now is just kind of show you, tell you what we're going to be learning in part 2, and I'm going to show you how to get over there. So in part 2, we're going to discuss more secret tips. I'm going to explain more about why the cruise lines don't want you to have these secrets, how to get the most out of your vacation, what to look out for and what to avoid. I'm going to show you how to beat the cruise lines at their own game. So what I want you to do is click on the link below to go right over and watch part 2 now. So there it is. You can either just click on the link right down there, or you can go over to www.cruisetipshelpdesk.com/part 2. So go on over there right now, and I'll see you over there in a second.